What's up, guys? Welcome back to another one. We keep these videos quite simple. Structure is simple, always the same. I start with a Q&A, then to growth stats and progress, and then some updates on what we're doing. If you don't know me, my name is Vasco. I own a software business, SaaS, software as a service. I'm just right here documenting the process on a daily basis to, one, hold myself accountable, and two, to eventually sell you guys some stuff. A course or something, I don't know. But I'll sell you guys some stuff. So yeah, let's start with Q&A. Guys, leave your questions either on this channel or on the main channel. I answer them all. So I'll just start with this one right here from Esteves or Stivj. Did you start your first SaaS in Portugal? If so, what did you do to target foreign customers? I mean, you can start a SaaS anywhere in the world and target any country in the world you want. Yeah, I was in Portugal when I started it, but from the get-go, we didn't want to target like European or Portuguese customers, simply because Portugal, where I'm from, is a poor country. So why would you do that? Like, some might argue that's better to be a big fish in a small pond, but I just prefer to just go to the biggest pond ever, which is the English market, US market, which is where the money is at. And most of our customers are US based. So yeah, I mean, just the mindset of Americans is, yeah, they're much more like, let's go, let's get it started, let's just give it a go, let me pay for it. Like, they don't care. And plus they make a lot of money, so our pricing there's no friction. While for the Portuguese markets and the European market as a whole, there's a lot of friction in paying, I think $99 a month, which is where our plans start at. So yeah, it was a no-brainer just going for where the money's at. I think if you're starting a SaaS business, which is the type of business where there's no physical location, like it's not as if you're doing a service, like you're not like cleaning cars. If you're cleaning cars, sure, you have to do that service where you live. Or for example, like an e-commerce business where there might be some like logistical issues, but with SaaS, it's like zeros and ones. It's like all on the cloud. It's like all virtual. So if you have that, if you're lucky enough, I guess, to build one of these types of businesses, go for where the money's at, which is the US. And also, like, I mean, because we produce content in English, like by default, the US was always going to be our biggest market. Sure, there's Australia, UK, and some European countries, but by default, like if you're speaking in English, if you're the copy of your site is in English, like if you're putting out content marketing in English, then most of your customers will be US by default. We didn't specifically just target the US, right? But we sort of did by speaking in English and not really producing content in different languages other than English. So yeah, we do some in Portuguese for the Brazilian market. We have a guy that does it for us, but again, the conversion rates on that is much smaller because, again, poorer countries. So that's just why. So yeah, but thank you for the question. Really appreciate it. Second question comes from Tofik. Great value, mate. Thank you. This was on an old video of mine. He's asking if there are any full stack developers here interested in partnering up. I'm working on a couple of projects and need exactly the kind of development Martin mentioned in this video. Let's him up. I mean, I think this is not really smart, honestly. I do think even in the video I mentioned that if you're building a software business, right, you either like learn how to code yourself or partner with someone who does. But if you're partnering with someone, like, don't do it overseas. Like, you partner with someone you have some rapport with, right? Trust. So a friend of a friend, right? Have it be some recommendation of someone you know. And also on top of that, right? Try to partner up with someone from your hometown, from your home country, for two reasons. One, culture, right? If I'm Portuguese and I partner up with another Portuguese guy, we're sort of in the same wavelength, right? We have the same customs, like, right? We were brought up in similar fashions, maybe, right? And then, like, the language, of course, and then just the fact that you guys can meet up in real life. Like, you can go for lunch, you can go for dinner, you can just go on a co-working space, and most likely, even if someone said yes to this comment, which most likely nobody will because this video hasn't had enough views for that, you probably wouldn't want to partner with that guy. Because again, I suggest you partner up with someone who, in your home country, right, that you can physically meet, go out for lunch, talk, etc. And also because, again, he has the same culture, you speaks the same language, etc. I'm not saying that partnering up with someone that you don't know, that she's not a friend of a friend, or you have a recommendation for, won't work. It might work. I'm just going over what worked for me and what I think makes more sense, which is partnering up with someone that you can actually meet. For example, our head of support, we made it on purpose so that he was Portuguese, right? because again, we can go meet up with them if we want to. Same culture, same time zone as well. So yeah, that's my take on this. But thank you for the question, and go out and find someone on a Facebook group or even on Upwork, right? Just filter by your country, or just ask a friend. I'm sure you have friends or friends of friends or friends of friends of friends. That's one of the best things you can do, is like partner up with someone you have some rapport with, or a friend of a friend has a rapport with. Hopefully that made sense. In terms of what we did, so today wasn't really a productive day, honestly. It was not very productive. Monday, yeah, it is what it is. But we are now basically not pivoting, but the thing with SaaS right now is it's moving towards an agentic era, okay? And as I mean, maybe I'm just too much inside of the bubble, but maybe you probably hear the word agentic and you feel like, oh, just a buzzword. But no, it's not really a buzzword. It's the future of SaaS, where basically like the pretty UIs, I think I mentioned this yesterday, honestly, having a software with amazing UI, lovely buttons, amazing flows where you can click, which is optimized for humans, won't be the future. The future is going to be agentic, meaning that I speak with an AI agent in current format, like in natural language, just like I'm speaking with you guys right here, and then he goes out and uses the software for me. So if that's the point, it doesn't need to be a pretty UI. There's no point for that, because I'm not the one that's going to use it. So we are sort of not building a new product, but building the systems and doing the research to transform our SaaS into a more agentic type of software, which is, again, is the future and will allow us to improve the product and stay ahead of the competition. So more on that will come throughout these next weeks. Again, we're still testing and trying stuff. We're still like playing around with the models, ideating stuff, because I mean, just saying agentic and just this explanation isn't enough to understand what's going to happen. And I'm also not sure, right? Which is just a risk we're taking, and you have to take risks to grow, right? But based on what we're seeing, based on my usage and the people's usage of agents, I feel like, and other people share this idea with me, which is that SaaS is going to be agentic. It doesn't mean that now everyone's going to be able to build a SaaS, etc. Because I mean, sure, that's true, but that was already true like a couple of years ago. Just because anyone can build a SaaS doesn't mean legacy SaaSes won't still have customers. Because like I'd much rather pay Slack, right, which is a big company, than pay some vibe coded Slack version, which is a tenth cheaper. Because it's a tenth cheaper, but is the support reliable? Is the product even reliable? What do you do with my data? So big SaaS companies will still be around. I'm moving off topic, but yeah, that's basically it in terms of stuff I did today. Well, I'm beefing up our blog. Okay, we're putting out a bunch more content because we're increasing our mentions across LLMs. If I just open it here, Ahrefs real quick here. You guys will see, because we never really invested too much in SEO. I know we're an SEO tool, but we haven't invested much in that. We've mostly done YouTube, but I want to increase this right here. I want to increase our brand mentions across these LLMs, and so that comes with, of course, increasing our organic traffic right here, but also like having the content on our site gives us a shot of it being cited or mentioned by LLM. So I'm working on this right here, producing content, valuable content. So yeah, that's what I did. We keep going with the Twitter. We keep going with the Facebook. I did this week today, 3,000 views. I mean, nothing major, I think. Let me see where we're at the moment in terms of analytics. We're at last 3 months, 3.1 million impressions. It's decent. I want to get to 5 million, because at 5 million, you can monetize Twitter. I don't care about the money. I just feel like Twitter gives more reach to accounts who are monetized. Which makes sense. So I have March to get 2 million impressions. Let's see if I can do it. Again, the whole strategy here is just to document the process, just sharing what I'm doing. Like this, for example, this guy DM'd me on LinkedIn asking for if I want to like sponsor his newsletter. He asked for $30,000. I felt like that was insane. Of course, I've never pay this, because I don't feel like we could make our money back. I just posted this conversation on Twitter. And yeah, we just sproused the debate. I mean, just sharing my day-to-day stuff. It's pretty straightforward. I did do this office tour sort of yesterday. I didn't go to the office today because there's still light there. I just called the electricity company. In 2 days, hopefully we'll have lights. But yeah, I'll go there tomorrow again, just to check on stuff. And yeah, still posting on Facebook, still posting on LinkedIn. And here's the February report. So we ask our customer success guy to send us a report of his deliverables. So yeah, other than handling support tickets as well, we ask him to record 2 case studies to post on our YouTube channel. So he goes over our clients' websites. He goes over their accounts to find people who saw success with it. He makes case studies on those. He also was tasked with doing or asking our customers for testimonials, which he got. I think he's added them right here to the pricing page. Not yet, but he'll add them here. Again, he's just farming these testimonials to get a social proof. It's an easy win, and I mean, it's great social proof. The more we have, the better. So he did those as well. We have also tasked him with producing content for social media, because I think I mentioned this before. Like, if as an organization we have me, we have my co-founder, Jesus, we have the customer support guy, we have the HR girl, whatever. We have all the team. If every single one of us is pushing out content to socials, right, we can do a lot of like founder-led growth type of content, which gets a bunch of awareness across socials that drives all this traffic to our product. And this is something that Beehive is doing, the email newsletter company is doing, and a couple more. And it just works because people buy from people. So we tasked him into just documenting his day. Like, for example, if he finds an issue with customer support or a weird client, whatever, just paste it out into Twitter, just paste it out into LinkedIn, and just basically documents his process as a customer success guy for our SaaS, right? So yeah, there you go. We tasked him with a few thousand impressions. He hasn't been able to hit those yet, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. And he did get some sales via chat. So he of course handles support chat. And of course, one of his goals is to of course upsell people or downsell people on plans. So that's basically it. A bit of a boring update, but that's basically all I have for you guys in terms of today. Oh, I also recorded a bunch of videos. I recorded 5 long form videos for our YouTube, 1 for our branded channel, 2 for the other channel. Jesus, that's 1. 3 for the non-branded channel. So 4 long form videos, 2 case studies, I think, 1 tutorial, and I forget the other one. So those took me a while, because to record the long form content, which is what brings a lot of sales, you have to really think about stuff, and it's like 20 minutes per video. If you think about it, 20 minutes talking, it's like 30 minutes, because you can cut out a bunch of stuff. And then the ideation part and all that stuff takes quite some time. But again, YouTube is one of the best, has been for us at least, one of the best driver for subscribers for our SaaS. So yeah, that's it, guys. A bit of a boring update today. Not much done. I mean, a lot of done, but a lot of boring stuff. But again, I'll keep up with the daily updates. If you guys have any questions, please drop them here in this comment section about SaaS, about my SaaS, about your SaaS, what ideas you have. If you want me to critique your sites, if you want me to critique your SaaS ideas or your products, or if you want just tips on how to market your SaaS, how to build anything, just let me know in the comments. I'll keep doing these again to both hold myself accountable, to show you my software business, and eventually to sell you some stuff, a course or something, I don't know. But yeah, when I have time, I will sell you some stuff. Just be aware of that. And yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Cheers. Oh, by the way, almost forgot to mention the guy that I'm paying 1.16K a month, the one that in the past video I went over what he was going to do for the month of March, which part of it was to publish 600 videos, 600, has started it, like he's pushing out. This is not them with AI, this is actually him speaking. So again, I mean, 2 hours ago, 2 hours ago, 2 hours ago, 1 hour ago, 27 minutes ago, these are all like him speaking. Yeah, basically going over, teaching people how to do AI, SEO, whatever, showing off our site. And then the funnel is, he's asking them to book a call right here. I think right here, and then you just sell them our product on the call. Let's see. I mean, this is the very first day he's been doing it. I think 600 videos a month is extremely ambitious. It's 20 videos a day. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. He told me he already had booked a call for today. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, he made 1 sale last week, because we did like a trial, a pilot test. He made 1 sale, but yeah, let's see if it works. Yeah, he's doing, I mean, you can check the last video. He's doing, I think, 600 videos every single month, which is insane. Which he promises between 3K to 10K views a month. He's doing also LinkedIn stuff. He promises, I think, 5K impressions to 10K impressions a month. Also cold calling and cold emailing. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. That's it.